around maybe 250 to 275,000 Hmong in the U.S. There's also a small Hmong population in the country of France, and mostly living around the Paris region, probably less than 10,000. There is a small Hmong community also in Australia. We receive estimates from some scholars in Australia, the Hmong community being just under 2,000 in population in Australia. That's mostly the Tasmania region of Australia that the Hmong will live in. There is a very small Hmong population in Canada, just in the hundreds, and they mostly live in southern Ontario. That's the Kitchener area, and that's a couple hours west of Toronto. There's also Hmong communities in French Guiana at the top of South America. There's at least 3 different towns in French Guiana with Hmong communities. And there's also a Hmong community in one town in Germany. We have heard about Hmong in some other parts of South America, but we don't have good estimates of these numbers. Okay, well, I'd like to briefly show you where the Hmong live in China. And you can see on the map at the bottom of China, sort of the south central area, it's the largest Hmong populations in China are in Yunnan and Guizhou provinces. And you can see those 2 provinces on the map, Yunnan and Guizhou provinces. When we look at Southeast Asia, the Hmong are in northern Vietnam, central to northern Laos, central to northern Thailand, and along the border with Burma and northern Thailand. Historically, Hmong did not make it down into Cambodia. They did not make it that far south in Indochina. Okay, I'd like to move now to the origins of the Hmong people in China and Southeast Asia. Well, there's not a lot of good scholarly information on the ancient history of the Hmong. But there's pretty wide agreement among scholars that the Hmong have been in China for at least 5,000 years. I think where there are questions in the research that have not, in the literature that have not been resolved, those questions are related to the origins of the Hmong people. Were they always in China, or did they come from somewhere else? And there have been some theories that the Hmong came from other parts of the world. For example, Russia.